my blonde afro coming up. But right now we move from 70s dancing to local food. Nalo greens, kahuku corn, island favorites we all know by name. And now there's a challenge to eat local. And joining us now with more on the Strictly Local Challenge is Kasha Ho from Kanu, Hawaii, and Chef Sean Priester from one of my favorite restaurants ever, Seoul Restaurant in Kaimuki. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Good morning. And I have this beautiful, delicious plate of green beans. Why don't you tell us more, Sean, about how local this plate of food is?
100%. We
All right.
completely sourced at the Blaisdell Farmers Market, except for the feta and the butter, which I used as a fat because I couldn't find a local oil. And so Naked Cow Dairy provided the feta and the butter, which I braised the green beans in. Those are from Ho Farms. Tomatoes are from Ho Farms. And then I found Meyer lemon from Kagochi Orchids.
And a lot of people have these Meyer lemons or a lot of these ingredients right in their own backyards,
Exactly.
right?
So, I mean, you can tell at the booths that they're not, commercially grown. You can tell it came from somebody's yard, but it's just a great, it's a great opportunity, a great place to find good.
So, Kasha, we've been hearing all about this Eat Local Challenge. It's an entire month that wraps up this weekend, right? Yeah. And I can imagine that eating local, everything local, it must be really, really challenging and difficult, right?
It is really challenging, and that's kind of why we call it a challenge, is that this is a month-long campaign that's really focused on bringing awareness to the local food system, but also challenging people individually to make a personal commitment to choose locally grown over imported food because it's healthier, not only for our bodies, but for the environment and for the local economy.
So I know you've been eating local for an entire month, so that means no rice, right? Because
That's
it either
right.
comes
The
from
starches,
Asia or California.
The starches are really difficult,
Wow.
so no rice, no bread. Ulu actually has been a lifesaver in terms of starches.
Let's take a look what you brought over here. So these are some of the starches that you can eat. Poi right here, ulu, that tastes pretty good when you bake it.
It does. So ulu, poi, some of those traditional foods, which amazingly still really have relevance.
Right,
for
and really
today's
important
diet.
for those local farmers in terms of sustainability.
Exactly.
Sean, what else did you bring here? Because this looks wonderful.
I made you a local cocktail of fresh Nalo ginger, pomelo from Manoa, some limes from the orchid.
Wonderful.
And
It's a virgin cocktail?
A virgin.
All right, so I'm going to... That is really refreshing.
Yes.
It's great. And then what's this?
I made a quick parfait. I have some dragon fruit at the bottom, some apple bananas, and layered in mango, all locally grown, and then some Naked Cow Dairy yogurt in between,
yummy.
and Hawaiian honey.
And Kasha, while I take a bite of this, for folks who want more information on eating local, what can they do?
They can go to our website. That's www.kanuhawaii.org. And on that website, you can join the challenge. You can also find out about our over 50 restaurants and markets who are participating by offering special discounts, special meals, and most importantly, making a commitment to support the local food system.
Fantastic. It's a wonderful challenge. Kasha Ho from Kanu, Hawaii, and Sean Priester from Seoul Restaurant. Thanks for joining us at this early morning hour. And thanks for bringing us breakfast this morning. And don't forget, if you'd like to see this interview again, you can head over to the morning section of our website, KITV.com. Hope you're enjoying your breakfast this morning. It is 5:17.